Today's horoscope, Leo October 30th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon heads into your busy third house for a stay of over 2 days, and you seek mental stimulation, connection, and variety. Others come to you for your advice or benefit from your intelligence. Even so, there may be a hurdle to clear today, likely due to slowdowns or delays. You tend to be more sensitive to the emotional atmosphere around you. You see the less flattering side of relationships just for now. Interactions may not be all smooth going today, and it can be all too easy to push an issue too far. If you've been holding on to resentment, it might surface now, perhaps unexpectedly. However, with patience and further thought, these can afford you more time to finish something that needs additional attention. Bad news that could rock the boat may manifest out of thin air today and tomorrow. It would be best to get ready for damage control. Electric Uranus has been shaking it up in the heavens, and today, he is feeling incredibly chaotic. He will arm wrestle with mental Mercury, who stands across the sky from him in your solar house of domesticity. A major fight with your lover could take place at home, especially in regard to your living situation, real estate matters, or how you've handled a family arrangement. It would be best to damage control and be as flexible as possible, even if you're feeling scalded. Do you need to stand your ground? You do not have to show up for every fight when the moon in Libra conjuncts the south node in Libra and opposes the north node in Aries. Today's fateful cosmic energy might stir the pot at work. You and someone else could have very different opinions, be it regarding personal matters or professional topics. Someone could even get heated if the conversation seemingly challenges someone's intelligence. Although it might be annoying, you might benefit from taking an agree-to-disagree approach to these kinds of conversations. With today's aspect comes a time to consider practical matters surrounding your ability to relate to people. If you are frustrated in areas of your life that do not involve relationships, then you are bound to bring that frustration into these relationships. In other words, concentrate on your body and well-being. Give yourself the benefit of a healthy diet and plenty of rest. This will support you in other areas of your life. This will be the most important period of the year for you. So, don't miss the boat. Indeed, the vibrations will be asking you to have a lot of personal initiative. This isn't the moment to fall asleep. You are in an active and dynamic phase, and the action you take will probably affect your future. This would be the ideal moment to think about changing your job or where you live. So, be yourself, express your personality and be creative. If you do all this, nothing will be able to stop you. As Venus, the planet of love, moves into her final 2 weeks in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, she knows that the best is still to come, and she is letting you know this through a sense of confidence and anticipation. A friendly aspect to the North Node in an adventurous part of your chart into the moon as it moved through Leo over the weekend has already started to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. With the new working week getting off to an empowered start across the income, work and career fronts, having the right balance between work and play is more important than ever. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love, not only moves into her final 2 weeks in your romantic sector, but with the support for matters of the heart set to increase over that time, the moon's return to your communication sector is a chance for some future proofing on the relationship front. This last visit before Pluto returns to your relationship sector makes this ordinary monthly chance to give your emotional responses a voice a lot more important. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's cosmic energy encourages us all to reflect, pause, and be mindful of our patterns. With the moon in balanced Libra aligning with the south node of karma and opposing the north node of fate, you may feel a tug to revisit some old habits or comfort zones. It's as if the universe is testing your growth, nudging you to see if you'll take the familiar path or choose a fresh, empowering direction instead. Sometimes, situations or even certain people bring out responses we'd rather leave in the past. Today, try to pause before reacting and ask yourself, is there a new way to approach this? Breaking free from old patterns isn't easy, but every step you take strengthens the path to a brighter, more fulfilled you. You might even feel an extra surge of dynamic energy today, a kind of inner fire that makes even challenging tasks seem a little more manageable. Think of it as a hidden source of motivation that's pushing you to face responsibilities and long-term goals with a fresh sense of purpose and clarity. Have you ever tackled a big project or taken on a challenge with so much excitement that it felt nearly effortless? But then, halfway through, you realized it required a bit more stamina than anticipated? Today is a lot like that, a day to harness that excitement, but also to pace yourself. Approach each task with a sense of balance, keeping your feet on the ground while letting your inspiration guide you. By taking things one step at a time, you'll make the most of this incredible energy without feeling scattered or overwhelmed. In your personal relationships, this energy offers a lovely opportunity to connect more deeply with those you care about. If you're in a relationship, take the time to nurture your bond. Perhaps there are some unresolved issues you both haven't addressed, or maybe you've been meaning to share your dreams, concerns, or goals for the future. Imagine today as a safe space for open, heartfelt conversation, one that can bring you closer and strengthen your connection. Sometimes, simply sharing how we feel, without judgment or expectation, is all it takes to turn a moment into a memory. If you're single, the stars are aligned to bring a bit of luck and love your way. This is a wonderful time to put yourself out there and meet new people. You might feel especially charming and confident, and others will likely notice your warm, authentic energy. Whether it's reaching out to someone you've had your eye on, joining a social gathering, or simply smiling at someone new, let today's energy inspire you to open your heart a little wider. After all, love often finds us when we're being our truest selves. There's also a gentle reminder to be mindful of balance today, especially with this surge of confidence and drive. When we feel particularly empowered, it's easy to say yes to everything, to push ourselves a bit too far, or even overcommit. Think back to a time when you were full of excitement and dove into multiple projects or activities at once. It felt amazing at first, but maybe it left you feeling overextended. Let today be about pacing yourself. Savor the energy, but also take those moments to pause, breathe, and check in with your own needs. Financially, today's energy is also supportive, especially if you're considering new opportunities or negotiations. You're likely to find yourself in a confident, self-assured mindset, which can give you a unique edge in discussions around money, investments, or long-term planning. Think of this as a great moment to plant seeds for future abundance, whether that means negotiating something new, making a savvy purchase, or simply setting goals for the future. Trust your instincts here and remember that today's decisions can positively impact your future in ways you might not even see yet. Lastly, take some time for self-care and physical well-being. With both mind and body aligned, this is an ideal day to get active, try something new, or simply enjoy moving in a way that feels good. But remember, with all this energy, it can be tempting to push yourself to the limit. Listen to your body, stay aware of your limits, and make choices that feel nurturing and sustainable. Building healthy habits is a journey, so embrace each small step forward. Let us know in the comments, how are you planning to make the most of today's energy? Whether it's stepping out of your comfort zone, having a meaningful talk, or making strides in your goals, we'd love to hear how this cosmic moment is inspiring you. Here's to a day of balance, connection, and intentional growth.